Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to decode something you interact with every single day, products. But we're going to look at them in a way you've probably never thought of before. Because that phone in your hand or that coffee you just finished, it isn't just an object. It's a whole bundle of hidden layers, a solution that's been carefully crafted to solve a problem. So let's peel back those layers and see what's really going on inside.
So let's take your morning coffee. When you hand over your money for it, what are you really paying for? Is it just the hot liquid in the cup? Or is it something else entirely? Answering that one question is the secret to understanding how pretty much every single product is designed and sold.
You see, you're not just buying a thing, you're buying a solution. And that solution is built in layers. So for this explainer, we're going to grab our product microscope and really zoom in, dissecting these hidden levels to see how even the simplest things are packed with incredible value.
Okay, so let's start by peeling this product onion. Marketers, the people who create these things, they see every product through 5 distinct layers, and each one adds more and more value than the last. Understanding this model is basically the key to seeing products the way their creators do.
So here's our roadmap. We're going to start right at the center with the core benefit. Then we'll move outwards through the basic product, then what's expected, how it's been augmented, and finally, its future potential. We're going to walk through each one, step by step, using our coffee example to make it all crystal clear.
First up, the core product. This is the absolute heart of it all. And here's the crazy part. It's not a physical thing. Not at all. It's the fundamental need that you're trying to solve. It is the real why behind your purchase. The key thing to get here is that it's always about the problem, never about the object itself.
So for our coffee drinker, the core benefit isn't coffee. It might be that jolt of energy from the caffeine. Or maybe it's the comfort of a morning ritual, something that just starts the day off right. Or, hey, maybe it's just renting a table in a quiet place to get some work done. The coffee, that's just the vehicle for that benefit.
Okay, moving out one layer, we get to the basic product. Now we're talking about something you can actually touch. This is the tangible, physical thing that's been created to deliver that core benefit we just talked about. You can think of it as the most stripped-down, no-frills version of the solution.
And for our coffee, the basic product is, well, it's exactly what you see. Hot liquid in a cup. That's it. Simple as that. It's the physical object that delivers on that core need for a caffeine kick.
The third layer out is the expected product. Now, these are the things you don't even think to ask for because you just assume they'll be there. It's kind of like the set of unwritten rules, the baseline conditions for any product in that category. I mean, think about it. When you buy coffee, you just expect the cup to be clean, right? And the drink to be hot. You assume there's going to be some sugar available. You only really notice these things when they're missing. And that is the perfect definition of this expected layer.
Next up is the fourth layer, and this is where things get really interesting, the augmented product. This layer includes all the extras, the stuff that goes way beyond your basic expectations. This is what makes one brand really stand out from another, and it's often where true brand loyalty is built.
Just think about your favorite coffee shop. Why do you go there instead of the one across the street? It's probably the augmented product. It's the free, fast Wi-Fi, the super comfy armchairs, the friendly staff that actually remembers your name, or that loyalty card that gets you a free drink every now and then. None of this is the coffee itself, but it's a huge part of the experience, isn't it?
And finally, we get to the outermost layer, the potential product. This layer is all about looking into the crystal ball. It includes every single possible new feature, every transformation the product could go through. This is really the playground for innovators and visionaries.
So what's next for our humble cup of coffee? Well, the potential product could be new exotic flavor infusions. It could be a super slick mobile app for ordering ahead so you never wait in line. Or maybe it's a personalized coffee bean subscription that gets delivered right to your door. This is the what-if layer. All right, so we've been zoomed way in on a single product. Now let's zoom out. How in the world do marketers make sense of the millions of different products out there? Well, they use a classification system, kind of like a giant map, to organize the entire commercial world. And this is the map they use. Now I know, it might look a little complex at first, but trust me, it all boils down to 3 simple questions. How long does it last? Who's using it? And how do they buy it? Let's break that down. So the first big split on the map is all about durability. Is it a non-durable good, something you use up really fast like a sandwich or a bar of soap? Or is it a durable good, something that sticks around for years, like a car or a refrigerator? That simple difference changes absolutely everything about how it's sold. The next big fork in the road is the user. Who's it for?
Is it a consumer good? Something you or I would buy for our own personal use? Or is it an industrial good? Something a business buys to help them make other goods and services?
Let's bring this right back to our coffee shop to make it real. The cup of coffee itself, that's a non-durable consumer good. But what about that giant, shiny espresso machine behind the counter? Yep, that's a durable industrial good. And the accounting firm the shop hires to do its books? That's a business service, which is another category of industrial goods. See how they all have a place on the map?
All right, now for our final and widest view. Every single product out there, I don't care how specific it is part of a much larger system that all starts with a very basic human need. You can think of this as a product hierarchy, or even better, a kind of product family tree. Let's just walk through this because it's pretty fascinating. It all starts with a universal human need family, something like security. From that need grows a product family, all the ways to satisfy it, like savings and income. Zooming in, you get a product class, like financial instruments, which contains a product line, like life insurance. Within that, there's a product type, like term life, which is then offered by a specific brand, which finally leads you to one specific item you can buy. It's incredible how one tiny product is just the final branch on a huge tree that's rooted in a fundamental human need.
So why does any of this matter? I mean, why go through all the trouble of dissecting products with these fancy frameworks? Well, because it helps us understand the choices, the strategies, and the innovations that are happening all around us, every day. It kind of turns you from just a passive consumer into an informed observer.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? First, every product you see is a layered solution. It's not just an object. Second, every single product has a specific address on that marketer's map. And finally, every item you can buy is just one small leaf on a vast family tree that grows directly from our most basic human needs. So the next time you buy anything at all, ask yourself this: what layer am I really paying for? Is it just the basic product, or is it the augmented experience, the brand, the service, the feeling? Because once you start seeing these hidden layers, believe me, you'll never look at the world of products the same way again.